We did a survey, which we do yearly, of our contractors. We pay 12,000 people on a weekly basis. And the feedback 2 years back was that the contractors were looking for us to have an online presence where they could go and access our services, much in the way you would with your online banking. So we defined the project, went to markets to look for products that could fulfill this brief, and found nothing in the market that we were happy with. We went out to market to look at the standard applications that we could buy, none of which we thought offered the right look and feel, certainly not the right functionality, and we therefore came to the decision that we would have to have it developed. The first company we went to, purely based on reputation, was GodelTech. One of the managers with Morson has previously worked with GodelTech, and so there was no question that that would be the first supplier we would see. And after the initial visits, we never even looked any further. The working relationship was instantly very close, and the pricing was very attractive. The entire project is managed with Prince 2, which very quickly gives you great confidence in the whole process, from the requirement specification all the way through to the testing and the delivery. You are very confident that everything is done right. Anything that you do with GodelTech is 100% documented, is tested to destruction, and every functionality is explained to you and documented well. The account management team in the UK were there to step in if we ever needed any additional guidance. The project team over there were very close to us, and we felt like one team within a very short space of time. This meant that we could be more free in how we were talking to each other. We could be more honest about how the process was going, and in doing that, it became less painful and less stressful because we were a team working with it and not a supplier trying to force something over our head or us being dissatisfied at any point. So it was a hard process, but well managed. At several stages during the specification stage, we would bring ideas to the table of what the results of the actions in the systems we were looking for. And the guys in Minsk would come back and suggest changes or introduction of other functions or other ways of the process to flow, which would make more sense based on their experience with other companies. We found that hugely useful. We've managed to introduce functions into the standard package based on the conversations we've had and the ideas from GodelTech that makes the software flow better and gives a far better user experience. We have active feedback on the application to our contractors, something we hadn't thought about at all. We are not a software house or primary developer, and so we were looking to be very closely managed and have a close relationship with our supplier, and we certainly had that all the way through. It came in on budget. There was no surprises at any point, and if anything, we caused delays on our side, which were taken into account very easily and incorporated into the project. Competitive, trustworthy, and innovative. They've added a lot of value to a project that was defined in one way and grew to be a lot more based on what we got back from GodelTech.